Hi there, Dr. Gary here on the road. We sell dental practices nationwide. We are dental practice brokers. I was a dentist for 25 years, now doing the dental practice brokerage for 15 years now. So here's the situation. Seller sticking to their guns for a super high asking price. We'll get into that. Now, we have 10 employees, and we've been doing this for 15 years, dental practice brokerage, and we're in 25 states. So we're here to assist you. We're available 363 days a year. We only take off Christmas and Easter. So call us anytime and we can chat with you. Our phone number is 201-663-0935, and our email or our website is dentalpracticeguide.com or nationwidedentalpracticebrokers.com. If you're thinking about selling to a DSO, give us a call. We work with all these companies and been doing them for a long time. And we know who the best ones are, and they'll often pay our commission. So give us a ring and we'll give you the rundown on that. Now, also, if the practice sells for over $1 million, we'll reimburse seller's fees for legal fees based on some small criteria, but we'll reimburse the seller's legal fees. So give us a ring and we'll give you the rundown on that too. And we've done that many, many times. I think we're the only broker that does that. Call us and we'll let you know about that. All right, what do we have here? We have a seller that wants super top dollar. Super top. We're talking 30% over the average sale price. Practice doing over $1 million, some real estate involved. But they want 30% over market value. What do you do? But you got a supply and demand. You got a great building, you got a turnkey operation, you have digital computerized scanners, got everything in there. Solid practice, but the seller, is tired. This PPO dentistry can wear you down. And after so many years, you just don't want to do it anymore in dentistry. It's hard. So we have a ready and willing buyer to pay top dollar, but doesn't want to go as high. And the seller's really not negotiating, even though the seller's 30% over market value. The seller simply says it's worth it. And how do you justify it? Well, yes, from the buyer's point of view, first, I recommend you speak to your professionals, see what your professionals say, but they're never going to agree with it. Then you got to go to market reality, supply and demand. If you can't buy a practice like this and you've been looking for a few years and you can't find one like this, well, what are you going to do? If you don't want to pay the price, and I believe with enough experience, you could probably do 20% better in the first year, my opinion, which would easily make up the extra percentage you want to pay. The extra percentage you're paying over the dollar amount of the asking price. So this is a tough call. You either have to as a buyer, bail out. You got to bail out and go look for another practice again. In this community, could take you 2 years to find something like this. Great practice, real estate available, moving condition, 6 operatories, CAT scan, fully staffed, turnkey operation, fair percentage of fee for service. In this community, it's not going to be that easy to find. And over my 15-year career, probably less than 6 that I've sold, maybe less than 5. Not finding it that easy. So there's something to be concerned about there, you as the buyer. So do you walk away, even though the buyer has a great job, but what do you have at your job? You have no equity. You're making a lot of money, but you get disabled. You're not going to work Monday morning, and you're losing 25% of your income because you don't own your own business. You don't have the legitimate tax write-offs. There's a lot to consider in this situation. There's a real lot to consider. So is it the buyer? Again, the buyer should talk to their accountant. They should talk to their advisors. But the buyers are in a funny position because they don't want to work anymore for somebody else. They want to start working on their dream instead of somebody else's. So now the time has come for them to make a decision. So do you keep working for somebody else and lose 25% of your income and possibly get disabled at one point? Or do you pursue your dream but pay super top dollar? We're talking big super top dollars, 30% over the usual and customary. It's a very difficult position. Knowing what I know, I'll repeat again, speak to your advisors, but knowing what I know and all my experience, you're going to make the money back. Buy it, you're going to make the money back. The extra money you're paying for it, by the time you're going to lose, the amount of money you're going to lose waiting to buy another practice, trying to find another practice like this at a reasonable price, and yet there's going to be something wrong with that other practice. I guarantee you. Maybe it won't be the price, but there's going to be something wrong with it. So that's something to think about. Really want to think about that. I don't know where we're going to be with this. Got a stubborn seller. They're not budging yet, but I'm trying to soften up the seller. We'll see what happens. But this is what we do as brokers. You have to understand the buyer's position, seller's position. And it's Saturday. I'm working Saturday, but you got to move on it today. I got the call from the seller. I spoke to the buyers this morning. I spoke to the sellers this afternoon. The seller's going to think about it, get back to me. But, you got to move on it. This is not the stuff, well, we'll wait till next Tuesday when you have time, because you don't work on the weekend as a broker. We don't do that. We're on it. We're on it for you. And that's why, we're a relatively high success. All right? All right, team. Having some fun today. Cloudy weather, rainy, cold. I can't wait till it gets warm again. Oh, man. I missed that, the cruise ships that we're on. And make sure you guys go on that. I think the next one's January 12th. Get on that. We're going to be on a great ship going from Miami. There's going to be professionals, buyers, sellers. We got a whole team. And we get you a continuing education credit. So jump on that. We got January 12th, leaving Miami to Nassau to Private Island. Huge ship. Wonder of the Seas, I think it's called. And we have the suite. Come out, hang at the suite. It's like a roving cocktail hour. But we're just, you're going to learn so much because you sit down with attorneys, sit down with other sellers, sit down with other buyers. We have a good team coming this time. Bankers, attorneys, buyers, sellers, mixed bag. A lot of the sellers. Some of the sellers we're bringing, we give them a treat. They do over $1 million sale. We treat them to them and significant other to a simple cruise ship. And a lot of fun. So get on it, team. One of the benefits, besides paying their legal fees, we'll take care of you. Thank you. Bye.